Surgery Talk Podcast, episode 6. I can't believe this is episode 6, y'all. This is so crazy. It blows my mind. All episodes combined, we reached 10,000 views. That is so crazy. I'm so proud. Thank you so much for supporting and tuning in. We are not experts by any means. We're just sharing our experiences with you guys, so hopefully it can help someone one day. We've had so many guests, and now I just want to introduce you guys to my 6th guest. Hi, Shanti. How are you?
Hi, I'm Shanti.
Oh my God, girl, where are you from? What do you do? Let's get into this.
So, where I'm from, I'm a Jersey girl, and my nationality, I'm Cuban. A lot of people think I'm Dominican, but I'm Cuban.
Nice.
And right now, I bartend. here in New York City.
Where do you bartend? Where can we come see you?
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
I'm at Atlantis right now. Maybe I'll pick up somewhere else. I'm not sure yet, but...
We'll get into the bartending life real soon. Girl, so I reached out to you because you have a pretty face, but your body is crazy.
Stop. Thank you.
When did you first decide you wanted to get your body done?
So when I seen all my peers growing boobs and I didn't, I don't know. I just feel like plastic surgery was never really something I had to plan for. I never really made it a big deal. I feel like it's pretty normalized in my family and my culture. A lot of my friends have surgery since I was young, so I feel like I always knew I wanted things done.
Really?
Yeah, it's just when I got older I got into more specifics.
What did you actually get done?
So my first surgery ever was my boobs. I did my boobs when I was 18 years old. And I did a regular lipo, no BBL, no transfer, just regular lipo. And I had 2 rounds of BBL in Dominican Republic.
Ooh. Okay, so you said you got your boobs done at 18.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about that because it's such a young age.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you not want to wait till you started to develop yet, or you just was like, I just want to do this?
You see, I believe, why wait to be great?
I like
that. I feel like,
why
why wait to be great? And I had the money, I was ready. And, I'm not gonna lie, it was a big insecurity of mine. I used to get made fun of for not having boobs. Kids could be really cruel. Yeah. So I'm not saying that others' opinions should influence your decision, but when you have a complex, you have a complex. So I feel like if you wake up every day and you're like, I fucking hate my nose, I can't look at my nose, I hate my face, just go and get it done. You're gonna be happy.
Who was your surgeon for your boobs?
So I do not speak on the surgeon for my boobs because he was a surgeon for my first lipo, and I had a complication because of him, so I do not want to give him business. I will say that he was in Miami, though. Which is another thing I want to talk about. I feel like a lot of girls get surgery in the United States because they feel like they're doing the right thing. Oh, I'm going to a doctor in America. It's safer. When at the end of the day, I just feel like you're paying more money and you're getting a poor result. I'm sorry, I haven't seen DR Colombia results out of the United States yet. And if you have them, please point me to the doctor, because I just haven't seen those results. You can't compare the two.
Agree. Out of state surgeries compared to states, drastic difference. If you don't mind sharing, what complications did you have? Because I'm a girl who wants to go get her boobs done, and I'm searching for a doctor, and I don't even know, stepping into the bulb, I don't even know where to start.
So, I will say the complication was not with my breasts. I feel like it was more so accumulation of the bedside manner after the fact. Because when I brought it to his attention what was wrong with me, it was kind of a blame game. I felt like as a surgeon, you should also take responsibility when you do something wrong. So what actually happened is a stitch underneath my breast opened, and I had to pay out of pocket for the wound care. And I just felt like the fact that you kind of sent me home packing and I had a problem and you didn't want to help me with it, to me, says a lot about you. And on top of the fact that I had a lot of fibrosis in my stomach, which I feel like is rare for America. I did my massages, I did the right thing, so I feel like it was more so his technique that caused that. And, again, it was just things that I felt like it was no responsibility from his end.
Got it. How much in total have you spent on your body?
Okay, let me do the math. So, the first boobs were 8 and the lipo was 6. Just the lipo, no transfer.
No transfer.
Bitch, I overpaid. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Mm-hmm. Then I paid 6 when I went for the BBL when I went to DR. Mm-hmm. So another 6, 13, 14, 19. And then another. And then I went again. And this time his price went up. It was a little more expensive. So it was, 65.
Okay.
Just a little bit more.
Okay. Do the math for us. Okay.
Yeah, 25.
And that's just the surgery, and that's not including.
That's not including lip fillers,
and fillers,
Botox, anything it takes to be a bad bitch. But no, the recovery house was included in the price.
Okay, so it was included.
Yeah, it was included in the price.
Who was your doctor for your BBL?
Luis Mejia in Dominican Republic. He did both my BBLs. Okay. Yes.
Would you recommend him?
You see, that's the thing. I feel like recommending a doctor is so much more personal than just, saying, I loved my results, I think you should go to him. I feel like every doctor is so different, and I feel like everybody's experience should be tailored.
Agreed.
I love my doctor. Thanks to God, he's never had any death, any complications, and that's a big reason I chose him.
Yeah.
And I will say his team is amazing. Like, they really, really took care of me. And, a lot of girls that I know that went to him, he really took good care of them too. So I love my doctor. But as far as, recommending him to other girls, I just always tell girls to do their own research because that he might not be the doctor for you.
You heard what she said, y'all? Do your research. Oh, my God. We say it over and over.
It's really
word of mouth from friends. It's not the way to go. Okay, so I have a question for you. You were able to get your boobs done at 18.
Yeah.
I've been on Facebook chats. I've been on Instagram groups seeing what's going on. And young girls are, like, spending years trying to save up.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the money?
So I started working nightlife when I was underage. It's not funny, but it is, but it's not. So, yeah.
Okay, so you was getting to the bag. Yeah, that's how you were able to pay for it.
Been having my way.
Period. When you found your doctor, did you do your research?
Absolutely.
Before you picked him?
Absolutely. When I was looking into Luis Mejia, like I said, a big thing that I was looking at is I wanted to make sure that people didn't have horror stories, and I understand. Just because a doctor has horror stories, I don't want to put in anyone's mind that just because a doctor had a death or has a quote unquote horror story doesn't mean he's not the doctor for you. Again, everybody's experience should be tailored because, a lot of times girls lie to these doctors. A lot of times girls lie to these doctors, and I feel like it's important to be honest. About your health and about the things you've had done prior. If you have shots, you have to disclose that. Like, even if you get turned away, what's the worst that could happen? You get turned away. In that scenario,
you're not risking your life.
You're not risking your life. So yeah, I really thoroughly researched my doctor, and I made sure I spoke to his team, paid attention to how they spoke to me, and how responsive they were. That meant a lot to me. That they didn't treat me like just another patient. I felt like
they just want your money, and they literally cater to you.
Yeah, I feel like the team was really amazing. That's something I could say about Mejia. His bedside manner was stellar.
And that's what matters. After your surgery, you want your surgeon to still care. You don't want it to be like, okay, you got your surgery and that's it, and good luck. You want your surgeon to still care about you and make sure you love your results and make sure you're still healthy. So that definitely matters. Were you scared to go through with any of your surgeries?
I mean, I feel like you have, of course, like the surgery anxiety, like a normal anxiety, but I feel like I wasn't like scared for anything. Like I said, plastic surgery is pretty much normal in my family, so I feel like my family supported me. Like it was normal nerves. That's it.
Okay, what was your pain level like after the 2 BBLs?
See, here's the thing. I feel like probably the worst pain that I experienced in my first BBL was a really bad migraine I had. I had like a migraine for 2 or 3 days. But my actual body, I feel like it really wasn't that bad.
I always say that. I'm like, the surgery is not bad. It's the massages that kill you.
But even the massages, I feel like were, they were
hurt?
I mean, it wasn't like excruciating, you feel it, but I just feel like a lot of girls exaggerate the pain. I don't know. I feel like it really wasn't that bad.
Okay. When you've done your surgeries, did you only do recovery house, or you've stayed at a hotel?
So when I did my surgery in here in the United States in Miami, I stayed with my family, and they took care of me. But when I went to DR, I stayed in the recovery home.
You stayed in the recovery home. What do you prefer? Do you prefer staying with family and friends, or do you prefer staying at the recovery house?
I feel like it just depends. Both experiences were nice. For the most part, I'm the type of patient, I don't really need a lot of help. So I feel like the recovery house is nice because, of course, somebody's there to help you get up, put your faja on, take care of you. But, your mom could do that too.
Definitely.
You don't got to pay her.
What is something you did to get through your healing process? Did you use arnica? Were you big on any of the gels and the creams, or you were just like self-healing?
Yeah, I loved the arnica, and in DR they have something called thrombosil, which is stronger than arnica, which, oh my god, that shit like brings your bruises away in a day.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good. And I definitely used the creams. Took the medication they gave me, anticoagulant, so that you don't form blood clots. Just the standard things they give you. That's pretty much how I got through the healing process.
Okay. Which garment became your best friend, and how long did you wear it? Did you wear your faja? How long did you wear your faja? Was that your favorite? Was the foams your favorite?
See, I hate the foams and the boards. I do. I hate them. I would rather wear the faja all day, every day. But the foams and the boards, I just feel like they're so...
Did you have the foam sheets?
Yeah, the foam sheets, and then the individual board for your stomach and your back. But I feel like, I don't know, like...
Let me tell y'all, ditch the foam sheets. Touched by Rain has the 360 lipo foam. It's a band that wraps all the way around, and it has Velcro to snatch you all the way. We're not doing the foam sheets in 2022, okay? Make sure you guys go to touchbyrain.com and get that. We're going to restock really soon. Yes, so, the foam sheets, it doesn't compress you all the way.
It doesn't compress you all the way, but on top of that, I just feel like it's bulky and it doesn't. I don't know. Like, to me, I want to see my shape. I want to feel good after surgery. It's like I'm already swollen, and then I'm gonna fucking put this bulky ass shit too. Like,
how long did you wear your faja?
I still wear my faja to this day.
You still wear it?
Yeah. I feel like I don't mind wearing the faja at all. It's normal to me. It's actually comfortable to me. I feel like it helps my posture. And I feel like it should be a part of every woman's daily routine, really.
It's like a second set of skin. Like, you're just living in it.
Absolutely.
Love it. Did you have drains?
The first BBL I did, I had drains.
You did have drains.
The first BBL
I've never had drains. What is drains like? Does it hurt? Like, when...
No, you don't feel it at all. You don't feel it at all. I only had 2 drains, like right where the lipo hose is on top of your big panty line. And you don't feel it at all. It's just kind of annoying, like having to tuck it, carry it, all of that. But that's just, I feel like that's just if you have an excess of liquid that they put the drains. The second time I didn't have drains because I was very dry. Like, even when they did my massages, like, I didn't have any liquid inside of me at all.
Oh, wow. How many massages did you get each time you got surgery?
So, for my first lipo here in the United States, I probably did a massage every day for a month.
Okay.
Every day for a month. And then in DR, I think I did 2 massages a day for 10 days, both times that I went. And then I switched to, like, I think 1 a day or 1 every other day.
When you got back?
When I got back, I would do, like, 2 a week. Because I feel like I did so much over there that,
you didn't really
like, both times I went, I did so many massages over there, which take advantage of the massages in DR because they're so much cheaper.
I wish I would have done that.
Yeah,
you said
so
twice
cheaper.
a day. I was doing 1 a day, and then when I got here, I'm like, wow, the price is
they're actually
different.
kind of ridiculous, the prices here. But in DR, they just do a better job. And you pay less money.
Are you satisfied with your results?
Yes, I'm satisfied with my results. You know, us women, we're our biggest critics, so...
Definitely are.
I could see myself going again.
And what would you get done?
Well, I definitely want to do my boobs a little smaller. I just feel like they're a little too much.
And we were just talking about that, because I'm like, I'd rather have too much boob than no boob. And you said there is a thing.
There's such thing as too much titties. There's no such thing as too much ass. I know all the girls want to be skinny now because they see Kim taking out her ass implants, and you know they see these bitches doing the balloon and the gastric. All these bitches want to be tiny now, but I feel like ass will never go out of style.
Never.
Especially in the urban community.
Agree.
Ass will never go out of style.
Ever.
But you can have such thing as too much titties.
Wow. Okay. Because I was, like, comparing my boobs to her boobs, and I'm like, girl.
No, I just feel like I went so big with my boobs because I didn't have any that I, like, overdid it. And it's like I've lived with them now, and I'm like, okay, I'm
You're
done.
ready to make them smaller. I get that. Okay, so I was saying surgery, it's not just getting surgery and that's it. Some girls, like, you really have to maintain it. Do you feel like it's hard to maintain?
Well, I feel like if you have shitty eating habits, you know, like before surgery, you're going to have shitty eating habits after. I feel like maintaining your results and maintaining your weight and maintaining your body should just be a lifestyle choice. So I feel like for me personally, it hasn't been hard because I do the same thing now that I pretty much did before. You know, I go to the gym fairly regularly. I eat healthy. I, you know, eat red meat, but I really cut down a lot. You know, and it's just about making healthier choices. I feel like people don't realize, like, the key to losing or maintaining weight or just feeling better about yourself is just make healthier choices, you know? Maybe go for oat milk instead of cow's milk.
That's one thing I cannot do, guys. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying.
No, I will say, listen, I don't want to make nobody feel guilty because there's nothing like a nice cold glass of
just milk.
2% with your Oreo. But I will say oat milk is the only milk that I feel like doesn't have that weird aftertaste. Like coconut milk and almond and soy, they leave you with like that gritty. But oat milk doesn't.
All right, I'm going to try that. We're going to try that, y'all. We're going to try it together. Let's just see. What advice would you give to someone who wants plastic surgery?
Do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else. Don't do it for a man. Don't do it for Instagram. Don't do it because you see your friends doing it and you feel like you need surgery to be a bad bitch. Do it because you feel like it's going to make you happy.
And there you have it.
And don't let nobody stop you either.
Whew. That's the best advice you can give. All right, so you're in the nightlife. Is it pressure to look perfect, have the perfect body that you're in the nightlife and you're a bartender because everyone's looking at you and there's eyes on you everywhere?
I mean, I feel like every woman, you know, is insecure in their own way. And, you know, like I said before, we're our own worst critics, women especially. But I feel like I'm the type of person, I've never felt the pressure to keep up with the Joneses. Like, I've never, you know, looked at my peers and looked at the girls that I work with and felt like I had to look like them. You know, I want to look like myself, and I want to, you know, make sure that I'm happy with myself. So I can't speak for other girls and how they feel, but I will say that even when I was natural in nightlife, I was still making money. So I feel like it has a lot to do with your personality and who you are. And like, as corny and as cliche as that sounds, I feel like some of the baddest bitches that I know in New York City and outside of New York City are natural girls. So, you know, having your body done don't got shit to do with making a bag.
Agree. Do you think in the nightlife it gets really catty? Like, do you experience that? Like, the girls in the club? Like, if there's a newbie coming in, does it get catty between the girls?
I mean, I will say that I feel like when you put women together, there's going to be friction. Because that's how bitches are. I personally mind my business. So I've been fortunate enough to not be caught up in the bullshit, caught up in the tea, caught up in the drama and all the, you know, other bullshit. I go do my job and I fucking leave. And like I said, I mind my business and I keep to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so do I see the cattiness with other girls and do I see the pettiness? Yeah, but I stay far away from that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't even fucking look this way with that shit.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I have a controversial topic. I saw that Joe Budden recently put out a statement about...
Hi, Joe Budden. Joe's my friend. Joe's my friend. Hi, Joe.
Right, about New York strip clubs and how they don't hire black girls and
Cap.
they only hire Hispanic women. What do you think about that?
That's cap. Some of the baddest bitches in New York City right now making the most money are black girls. Mm-hmm. Not mixed, not Caribbean, not, oh, I'm black and Puerto Rican. They're black. Straight black. Some of the bitches getting to the bag right now in Starlets, in Atlantis, in Mermaids, in all the clubs are black women. So... was there a point in time that New York City will only hire Spanish girls or cater more to Spanish girls? I can't speak on that time. I was in high school. But, which I'm a lot younger than people think I am. Mm-hmm. You know, people think I'm damn near 30. I'm 22.
Yeah, I
can't speak on the time before I came in, but I will say that since I started bartending, and I started bartending when I was 19 years old, I started at Privilege, I've always seen them hire black girls in every club. So I feel like that was cap. And it's like, look at the club he fucking picked. Like, who goes there? I'm not gonna say the club name because I'm not about to defame anyone. This is all my opinion. Don't come for me. But look at the fucking club he picked. Let's pull up to nobody. Never heard of her. Don't know her. Like, Joe... you know you go to Atlantis and see the bitches making money, so stop.
There you have it, Joe. Okay. Let's switch over to your love life.
Okay.
Let's get soft. How's your dating life? Is there anyone special?
No, I don't date or have casual sex.
Oh my God. Why are you single?
Because I want to be.
Okay. So what does it take to date you?
I feel like I'm a normal girl, you know, like what does any woman want? You know, any woman wants to be romanced, any woman wants to be, you know, wine, dine, catered to. You know, I appreciate the simple things. Like, I feel like I'm not really complicated. Not that it doesn't take much, but you know, like, I just really want to feel like it's genuine.
Okay. I get that. Definitely. How long have you been single?
A couple years.
Do you think this generation is like doomed on finding love, or you think there's hope?
No, absolutely not. I don't think this generation is doomed. I feel like we need to stop looking within our circle. Because I feel like you don't know what you don't know, so you don't know who's really out there. If all you say is, you know, damn, I can't find anyone, and these niggas is trash, and these bitches is for everybody, it's like, maybe look outside of the people you know.
That's a good one. Wow. Are you open to dating?
Not at the moment. Listen, I'm a sucker for love. I believe in love. I do. And that's why I say this generation is not doomed, because I do believe in love. But personally, it's just not my focus right now.
It's not your focus. Your focus is just you right now.
Yes. I feel like that's what your 20s are for you.
I love that. Okay. Do you think there's emotional cheating, or do you think that it's not considered cheating unless there's physical touching?
Well, give me an example of emotional cheating.
Okay, so say you're venting to another guy, or your guy's venting to another girl about your relationship, about just life things. Do you think that's considered cheating, or there's no cheating unless there's physical touching?
You see, I just feel like this question is so nuanced. I feel like I can't, like, it's not really black and white. Like, I believe that people can have friends of the opposite gender. I do believe that. I feel like when it becomes inappropriate come on now, like, when it's inappropriate. I think that the term emotional cheating is just so broad. It's like, if you're thinking about it, are you doing it? No, but are you close? Yeah. It's hard to answer. I feel like I didn't answer the question, but I just feel like it depends.
No, I get
That's my answer. It depends.
Okay.
It depends. But I definitely do feel like you should go to your partner with your problems first. And I understand that, sometimes you need a third party, a neutral party to maybe mediate between you and your partner. But I feel like that's when you gotta find somebody that doesn't really know either one of you two. Like, I don't fucking know, man. Go to therapy about it.
Go to therapy. Do you think everyone starts off as a side piece? Like, do you think that there's always someone in the picture, or you can just genuinely be single and not dating?
I don't think everybody starts off as a side piece. No, I feel like, it's difficult because, single people partake in single people activities, but I feel like you can meet somebody and, like, they're not really emotionally tied to anyone, or, like, and that's not starting off as a side piece, like, you come into his life and sweep him off his feet.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or do you think it's weird?
I do believe in love at first sight.
You do?
I do. I've experienced it.
You've experienced love at first sight?
I was engaged to be married when I was very young. And I fell in love with him at first sight. Swear to God.
Wow. I did. I'm just curious about what the girls think. Are you what's understood doesn't need to be explained type of person, or you're a person that needs clarity?
Oh, it needs to be explained.
Okay.
It needs to be explained, yeah. Tell me, because, listen, I put 2 and 2 together and I get 17. So, tell me what the fuck it is.
Same way. Definitely need clarity. Are you a ride or die? Or no?
It depends. What the fuck am I riding for? Where are we riding to? What are we riding on? I feel like I can't follow you to the end of the world if you're gonna, like, what's the fucking destination? Because one thing about these men, you feel me? Our mothers always say, let a man lead, let a man lead. These niggas will lead you straight to hell if you let them. So,
heard that.
I feel like being a ride or die, as noble as it is looked upon in, not even in this time, since the beginning of fucking time, as women we're expected to put up with a man and all of his bullshit, but it's like, you gotta ask yourself as a woman, is it even fucking worth it?
I like that. Oh, she has the perfect answers, y'all. She has the answer for everything.
No, I don't.
She has an answer for everything. Are you the girlfriend that checks phones, or do you feel like you put complete trust in whoever you're with?
See, here's the thing. I feel like if I don't want to how do I say? I don't want to sound like a pick me, but I feel like the difference in me and a lot of women is I am not overly jealous. I feel like I'm the type of person, I look at things pretty logically. So if I'm put in that position where I feel like I have to look through your phone, I feel like it's because you have done enough to make me suspicious enough to do that. Because, like I said, I feel like I'm pretty understanding. I'm pretty logical. I'm pretty, the type of person that I'll bring it up. But at the same time, I'm intuitive. You're not about to play in my face. So if it ever comes to the point where I feel like, I gotta look through this nigga's phone, it's because there's something in there, period.
Who pays on the first date? Do you think all men should just pay, or do you think that whoever acts first?
All men should pay on the first date.
All men should pay on the first date.
All men should pay on the first date. That's not even a question. That's not even a question.
What's the best date you've been on?
So, a couple years ago, excuse me. A couple years ago, I was taken to Hawaii for Valentine's Day, and he took me whale watching. on Valentine's Day. So I feel like that's the best date I've ever been on.
That was the best date you've ever been on.
I know, I'm so like nerdy. I love nature. I was like, oh, you took me whale watching.
That is so cute. So for the guys that are like trying to like woo her, you have to compete with that. How do you know when a relationship is over? Because, you know, people never know when to walk away. So how do you know when it's like...
You see, I feel like the easy answer, when you don't check to see if they saw your Instagram story anymore. The complicated answer. You know, as women, I feel like we walk away mentally before we walk away physically. Mm-hmm. And I feel like when... I'll use an example. Like, when I fell out of love with my ex... being around him and being with him sexually and just doing the things that we used to enjoy doing kind of repulsed me. As fucked up as it sounds, you know? Like, I know that sounds really mean. But I feel like it just goes to show how mentally involved women become in love and relationships. Or maybe it's just me. But I feel like you know when you're not valued, or you know when the love isn't there. And I feel like something as simple as, you know, him not saying good morning to you anymore when you wake up could be a sign that, you know, like, it's over. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you have to know yourself and know your relationship enough to be able to tell, like, this chapter has closed.
That's respectable. What is one of the biggest red flags that you would ignore in someone?
That I would ignore? I'm pretty headstrong, so I don't think I could ignore a red flag. Maybe, you know, little things, like maybe if his toenails are a little messed up, I could look past that. Mm-hmm. You know, like, he's sweet, I'll just take him to get a pedi. But no, child, red flags are red flags. Red flags are red flags.
Do you have any red flags? What would be your red flags?
Like, personally or with men?
With men.
There's a couple.
Let's hear this.
Okay, so first off, let's start with the petty things. Mm-hmm. If I go to your house and you don't have baby wipes in your bathroom, I think you're a dirty ass nigga. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I know they're gonna want to tussle. But as a grown ass man, why the fuck are you walking around with your ass cheeks glued together?
Oh.
What the fuck is up with that?
Nasty.
So that right there is a red flag. Roaches are a red flag.
Oh.
I'll never get over roaches. That's a big ass red flag. Let's get into the more serious. A man who does not have a good relationship with his mother, I will never fuck with that nigga. Ever.
Agree. You don't know how to love women.
You don't know how to love women. Your mother, every boy's first love is his mother. Mom. Mm-hmm. So and listen, I could understand that, again, you know, not everything is black and white. You might not have the best relationship with your mom as a man, you know, but as that's your mother. You only get one mother, you know. You should still make the effort to call your mom. Yeah. At least call your mom. Because, you know, again, I've dated guys that don't have the best relationship with their mom, but they'll never sit there and be like, fuck my mom, she's a fucking whore. Mm-hmm. Like, if a nigga starts talking like that's weird to me. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, because he'll never respect you.
He'll never respect you. Mm-hmm. What's the first thing that men tell their sons, right? When they leave the house, go to work, when they send they sons off to the grocery store with their mother. All right, take care of the house, take care of your mom. Mm-hmm. As a little boy, you are your mother's first line of defense. Mm-hmm. So if you don't even know how to protect your own mother, how can you protect your lady?
Mm-hmm. I hear that. Wow.
That's facts. Shit. That's facts, though.
I hear
That's facts, though. I could forgive a man maybe for not having the best relationship with his siblings or his father. But even that, I feel like is kind of weird, because I feel like family is family at the end of the day. Unless you got a family like Britney fucking Spears or some shit. You know, family is family. Yes. But a bad relationship with his mom, I could never date a man like that.
Wow. So we got into her surgery. We got into her dating life. She's currently not interested. Her main focus and priority is herself, which we love, because I read something earlier that said sometimes the journey that you're on right now in this state in your life is not love. Sometimes it's just you.
It's just you.
So,
and I feel like you got to be the best version of yourself.
I like that. Let's get into like friendships and surgery, because I feel like you said, when you put women together, it can get very catty. And even in friendships, it can get petty and shady. Did your friends support you when you were going into surgery and making changes and enhancements?
Well, like I said, a lot of my friends have surgery. And, you know, a lot of my friends are like me. And then I also have friends that, you know, are quote-unquote normal people, 9-to-5s, you know, like, I surround myself with a pretty diverse group of people. Mm-hmm. So I never really experienced anybody hating on me for having surgery. But I feel like, you know, it's part of growing pains. You lose friends because of jealousy, whether it's because of your looks or your personality. You know, you're going to lose friends when you grow. And I'm not saying, you know, oh, getting your body done is like you're leveling up, look at you. Because, you know, it's like, it's just a fucking lipo. Anybody could get one. But I feel like women tend to hate on each other versus where men's friendships tend to uplift each other.
Agree.
And why are we like that? Why are we like that? Because you'll never hear a nigga say, I'm never putting my nigga onto this wave. This is my shit. Like,
they put their friends on to everything, and women will be like, no, it's just, and I'm not helping lift anyone up, and it's so weird.
It is really fucking weird.
Wow. That's why you have to just have solid people in your circle. So like she says, growing pains as you get older, and the gap just starts dividing. People just fall off, and whoever's meant to stay they'll stay. Have you ever been body shamed?
Yeah.
How do you deal
Haven't
with
we
that?
all? I don't deal with it. I don't deal with it, because why the fuck does your opinion matter? We're not fucking.
Right? Do you get a lot of hate online? Because I know, like, people are jealous. You know, it's always a divide between natural girls and surgery girls, because, like I always say, they don't hear from us because we don't speak on it. But you always hear, like, a natural girl saying something about a girl with surgery.
Well, I will say that when I argue with bitches, that's the first thing they want to bring up is, oh, you're plastic, you fucking fake body bitch, and da-da-da-da. Like, that's the first thing bitches want to bring up when we argue. But I'm like, I am fucking plastic. Like, I am fake, bitch. Fake titties, fake ass, fake everything. I'm fake. I don't care. Like, you're not about to offend me calling me plastic, bitch. I am. Like, so I wouldn't say I get a lot of hate online. I mean, the normal amount. I feel like come on, it's the fucking internet. Anybody could troll behind a fake fucking page. So you just fucking block that shit and go about your day. That's it.
I love it. What are 3 random facts about yourself that no one knows?
I play violin.
Wow.
I actually went to college on a scholarship for orchestra. That's a random fact. Number 2, my favorite color is black. I feel like that's pretty obvious.
That's obvious.
Yeah, I'm kind of a goth. And number 3, I love horror.
Horror movies?
Yes,
Me
I love
too,
horror.
But I can only watch them in the daytime.
Pussy.
Listen. I know I'm not the only one out there. I love thriller and horror movies, but for some reason at night I just punk out. I don't know, y'all.
I love it.
I'm working on it. What's the biggest misconception people may have of you?
I don't know.
Because, you know, people judge a book by its cover.
They do. I feel like a lot of people think that I'm mean. Like, a lot of people have told me, like, oh, when I first met you, I didn't expect you to be so nice. Or they told me, like, oh, you're so much sweeter than I would have thought. Like, I don't know why.
She's a sweetheart, y'all. So like I said, it's judging a book by its cover. You see a girl, she's pretty, she has her body done, and automatically you're like, oh, she's a mean girl. And 9 times out of 10, they're the sweetest.
9 times out of 10, the natural girls are the mean girls. Not to shame natural girls, but it's like, I'm just speaking, how do I say, anecdotally. In my personal life, I've only ever really had beef with natural girls. Just saying. But shout out to my natural girls, though. Y'all some baddies.
Definitely some baddies. Guys, we done got into her surgery journey. We got into her love life. We got into her friendships. She's focused. She stands her ground. She's very sure of who she is. Thank you so much for coming on Surgery Talk and sharing with us. I want to do a quick this or that segment. You pick one or the other, like 10 seconds. Don't think too hard. Just literally just pick one or the other. Fillers or Botox?
Fillers.
Rich or famous?
Rich.
Ass or boobs?
Ass.
Hello? Well, yeah. Natural or Vixen?
Vixen all day, every day. Bitch, if you're paying for it, it better look like you paid for some.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. Local surgery or out the country?
Out the country.
For the love or for the money?
Ooh! Man, money is not gonna hug you back at night. For the love.
Aww. Little dick and money or big dick and broke?
Little dick and money. Because he can please you in other ways.
And there you have it, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to Surgery Talk, episode 6 with Shanti. Guys, we came a long way, and I'm just so excited.
Congratulations on your podcast, babe.
Thank you so much. Wait till you guys see the photo shoot. It's going to be amazing. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.